the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. We are just moments away from kickoff, and we've got a good one on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
We welcome all of you to Nissan Stadium on the banks of the Cumberland River in downtown Nashville, Tennessee. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Tennessee Titans. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Godden. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Yeah, let's get set.
First down, Mariota. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them.
Check.
Third and long here for Mariota. And that'll wind up incomplete. They run for the first time with Benny Snell. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. From the gun, Kendall. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Time for a look at our starters here on defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency.
Off the bootleg, Kendall. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard, and the return comes to a halt.
And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Miles Jack. Here's Snell. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. To throw on second down, Kendall. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. They'll run it now out of the gun. Looking to throw on second down. Kendall. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. From the gun on third down. Kendall got a man. It's Ross, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. On first down, Kendall. On the right side, caught by Green. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. From the gun on third down, Kendall. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. They'll run on first down. Snell. On second down, Snell. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Off the bootleg, Kendall. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks. A run for Snell. And he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. And so he's got to forget that.
I know that in today's football, we have a good number of coaches who don't look at time of possession the way that the old school guys did. But there's still a place for it. And I think that on this drive, after having thrown that interception, they're going to want to eat up a little bit more clock.
A 1st down throw for Mariota. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. What, he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
On 2nd down now, Church. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38. On 1st and 10, Kendall going deep downfield for Ross. And that will be incomplete. Now Snell. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22. And he's got it past the 30. They run the counter. Snell. And just no chance of turning the corner. Off the bootleg. Kendall. And that's incomplete. Operating from the gun. Kendall. And able to find Green. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They'll run it now out of the gun. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first season winding down. The playoffs obviously not in their future as they look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. That didn't take long, one play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. They'll run it now out of the gun. And not much to speak of. To throw on 2nd down. Kendall. Green brings it in. Off play action. Kendall. He's going to air it out deep for Green. And that will be incomplete. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And almost intercepted. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Mariota to throw it. And that's complete to Jesse James.
Sometimes the most effective routes are the ones that you run in the backyard, and you probably ran them when you were 5 years old. How about a little curl there against zone? But the key to it is finding the open spots in the zone.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Again, it's Mariota. It's caught by Davis. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing, Mariota. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Mariota now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. To the air again. Mariota. James has got it. Complete.
He's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from me a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Here's Mariota. And they're going to get him. Mariota. This will be caught at about the 6. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. A long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? From the gun, Mariota. The open man here, Renfro. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A 28-yard attempt. Myers' kick is good. Off the play fake. Kendall. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
They get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing here as this time the run maybe gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. On 3rd down, Church. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Bengals drive about to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Airing one out for Boyd, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So we are at halftime here on Christmas Eve. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in everyone to this Christmas Eve edition of the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get to it. We'll begin with the black and blue matchup. Bring your lunch pail for this one. Pittsburgh playing host to Baltimore. And it's the Ravens out in front as that game moves towards halftime. Lamar Jackson has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium. And this one going the visitors' way as the Texans have the lead in that one. Will Fuller, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's check in at our nation's capital. See what's happening with the Redskins at home at FedEx Field. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Philadelphia Eagles. Chester Rogers, a touchdown reception. In our game, it was Marcus Mariota with a strong first half. His guys have the lead as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. On 1st down, Snell, and they're going to get him behind the line. Here's 2nd and 8. He completes it to Boyd, and he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll run on 1st down. Snell. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's got Green. The reception good for 7. From the gun on 3rd down. Kendall looking for his running back, and he's got him. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. It's a Bengal 1st down. Throwing on 1st down. Kendall. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. On 2nd down, Singletary. And he's brought down. On 1st down, Kendall. Got a man open. It's Ross. And this will leave him a yard short. On 2nd down now, Snell. Give him 2 yards. Now here's Snell. And he takes it into the end end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession, and that was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you'd think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock.
Looking to throw on second down. Mariota. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught.
Make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
But I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now here's a throw, and that's Taywan Taylor with. Now it's a bootleg with Mariota. Completes it to Davis. 14 out of 17, 82%. And it's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll keep it on the ground. Church. And he'll take this one down near the 15.
Taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he is going to be stopped at the 12.
Well, so far, this game has gone the way the defensive coordinator had hoped. They've dictated things, and they've not let them run the ball very well at all. They gave up a nice game there. I doubt it'll back off their confidence. They've played so well throughout this entire game.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
Who can control them best could ultimately win it.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now Mariota. And he will score. Touchdown. On 1st down, Snell. And able to get this one across the 45. On 1st and 10, Kendall. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident. Looking to throw on second down. Kendall. And that's complete. It's Green here. And he'll be out of bounds. From the gun. Kendall. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And a big turnover there.
But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
They run on 1st down, but it only produces a gain of 2.
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense.
On 3rd down, Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete. They'll run it now out of the gun. And getting this just shy of midfield. Throwing on 1st down. Kendall. Open man is Ross, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Off play action. Kendall. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake. Kendall. And that is incomplete. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15 he goes. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. To throw again. Kendall. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun. Kendall. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown on the year, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. And oh, it's blocked. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he gets it back near midfield.
Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spent a lot more time trying to get that done.
Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll keep it on the ground. Church. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They'll run it now out of the gun. Credit him with a 1-yard gain. Back to throw. And this one taken in on the right side. He's back to throw. Finding Green complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 17 at a Cincinnati first down. They'll look to throw. He gets this one to Boyd. A big change in field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 18. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 2. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Thinking back to 2015, didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season? Once in the regular season, once in the playoffs. So stranger things have happened. It'd be interesting to see what the defensive strategy is about who they put on the field to try and knock that ball away.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
So for Cincinnati, they're now a win away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0.